How long after a tummy tuck before you can ride a bike? Well, you know what? Riding a bike is good exercise. It's not impact. There's no impact there, so it is actually good exercise. And in terms of a good exercise after surgery, so I would say you'd ride a bike quicker than if you're running and things like that. Particularly if you're doing exercise bike at home, where you can just gently do it, because you don't want to go on a long bike ride and then think, "Oh my lord, my tummy's killing me and it's all swollen and I feel terrible," and you've got to get back again. So if you can start at home, maybe on the exercise bike, I would say gently 2 to 3 weeks. You know, gently, that is, mind. I'm not talking about going on the Tour de France or getting on your racing bike and going up a hill. You know, not too much exertion, but gently on the level, pootling down the canal towpath. Yeah, 2 to 3 weeks maybe. If it feels okay, listen to your body. You know, particularly the exercise bike. I think 2 weeks exercise bike, maybe 3 weeks for a real bike, and just take it easy. But again, tummy tuck's a big op. You might have problems. You might have a bit of wound healing, this and that. So it might be longer, but that's sort of, you know, average. Last question. I'll tell you something, guys. Last week, I had, well, about 4 o'clock, I had one question. I think I did have 1 or 2 questions in between, but I had loads on the chat. But this week I've had a good, fantastic. I mean, it's restored my faith in the lockdown, honestly. So good haul of questions this week. I had surgery abroad, mummy makeover, and not able to be checked over for obvious reasons. I'm getting a lot of tingling pain, shooting pains, to the point it is waking me at night when I turn. Would you suspect this is normal nerve pain for 360 lipo tummy tuck in my side flanks? Yeah, a lot of tingling pain, shooting pains. Tingling, yes. Tingling is healing. So tingling is fine. There's a bit of a border here between tingling and shooting pains that are waking me up at night. So I'm thinking it's probably okay. Now, you're not able to get checked over, but you're able to phone and Skype and all that sort of stuff. So again, I would try and contact your surgeons, because it is probably something your surgeon is best placed to talk to you about, particularly for a 360-degree tummy tuck, which is a big op. So really, you need to speak to your surgeon about that, whether or not they're abroad or whatever. They should still be contactable, you would hope. But in terms of tingling pain, or at least tingling, is often a sign of everything knitting together, not necessarily a bad thing. Pain, slightly more worrying, especially pain that was waking up at night. You think, is there something there? But if it doesn't look particularly swollen, if the skin doesn't look red, I'd probably be more reassured. And I would suspect if the skin was red and it was swollen, you would have said. So if it looks okay and it's just tingling and discomfort when you're turning, I mean, it is a big op. When did you have it? Doesn't say, no. But it is a big op, and it does take a while for these sorts of weird feelings, and you can get sharp pains and what have you, to settle. But having said all that, always best to get your surgeon to at least maybe talk to you or get an opinion on it. But tingling and stabbing pains and things is not unusual after surgery. And we'd really be looking for, the sort of things I'd be looking for is a bit of redness, swelling, you know, wound not healed up properly. These are the things that make me think, hold on a minute, do we need to do something? But if the wound's healed nicely, skin's not too red, it's not got any swelling, not really tender to the touch, if it's just sort of tingling and a bit of sharp pain when you're moving at night, doesn't sound too worrying to me. But, you know, it's my view. Disclaimer.